people, welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. Hello, beautiful people, welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Things, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx, Boogie down Bronx.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Things, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx, and I'm here to take care of the Taurus. If you are new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you. If you have Taurus as a sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, or south node sign. Quick shout out to my Patreon. If you're interested in ASMR, I just did a very random ASMR video. I used to do ASMR. If you like ASMR, definitely check out those videos. And yeah, let me know what you think. I may release a snippet of it on YouTube, and you can watch more of the videos of ASMR on my Patreon. But if you're interested, definitely subscribe. And if you're interested in human design content, I will be doing workshops in the next few months. I'm really going to start picking up with my human design workshops and classes. So tune in for that. Okay. So that's what I want to shout out right now, Taurus. Let's flip over your cards and see what you need to hear right now. What is the blunt truth that is what you need to hear? Ooh, yes. We got 888 and we got 555. Abundance flowing in, which is eights. And then we have the only constant is change, 555. The more you change and you lean into change, the more abundance can flow to you. Very nice. A lot of your messages over the last several months have been about change for you, Taurus, with the North Node in Taurus especially. And then we have Uranus conjunct the North Node. And that's going to be very, very significant for you, Taurus. So, you can expect some unexpected change, but for your highest good. The North Node is always for our highest good. The South Node can be where there's a lot of challenges from the past and things holding us back in our comfort zone and lessons that we haven't learned yet. But the North Node, that's all about the best of the best for us, for our soul's growth. And so the more you lean into things that are good for your soul's growth and things that you want to elevate for yourself, and you're making those conscious changes that you need to make, the more you're going to find abundance comes into your life. All right. Really good stuff so far. Now, what do we have for so what I was saying about North Node and in Taurus conjunct Uranus, it happens about every 15 years. So this is going to be very significant transit happening on July 31st. So this can be a very fated, life-changing month or a month ahead for you. And so in a good way. I know sometimes Tauruses are not that fond of change, especially if it's not on their terms. But I think these are changes that you're really going to enjoy and really, really like for yourself. So be open to it, okay? Now let's look at, I want to just pull from this deck. I haven't pulled from this deck in a while. For Taurus, one card for Taurus about these changes or about abundance here. Okay. You have surrender to prayer and you have surrender defensiveness. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you'll be heard throughout the universe and answers and support will arrive. And then defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. All right. So if somebody is trying to help you or trying to encourage your growth or, for you to do something in a different way, try not to get defensive about that. Just consider it. You don't even have to take the advice or take the whatever is being given to you, but at least try not to just get so defensive, because sometimes our weaknesses really do show when we get defensive. If somebody is not even criticizing us, but we take it as criticism. So then we have surrender to prayer. So open yourself up and pray or write or meditate to manifest the reality that you desire. All right. So what else do we have for Taurus? What kinds of abundance is coming towards Taurus? Teacher. Some of you are going to be teaching. You have refunds. Some of you are going to get some money that you were owed back from somebody or something. You have rest. Some of you are going to be getting much needed rest. Rest is a form of abundance. We all need rest. We love rest. We love naps. We do. Tell us more for what abundance is coming towards Taurus. Social media. Some of you are going to be very influential on social media, or something that you've done on social media will blow up. Promotion or raise. This is some good stuff right here, Taurus. Very nice. Anything else? Relocation. Some of you are going to be moving, and it's going to be an upgrade. Let me upgrade you. Now, let's see what before we go into that. What changes will Taurus have to undergo to get to the abundance? What are these changes that Taurus is going to have to undergo to get to the abundance? You're going to have to say yes to the things that you enjoy. You're going to have to avoid temptation. Okay. You're going to have to take something as an entrepreneur. What other change will Taurus have to? Okay. Self-love. So, Taurus placement. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node. You guys are going to have a very, very, very fruitful remainder of this year. There's going to be so much growth. There's going to be upgrades. There's going to be promotions. There's going to be relocation where you're moving or you're transitioning in your life. You're getting money. You're getting upgrades, right? You're getting rest. You're recovering from much burnout season. You're able to teach if you're interested in being a teacher or teaching something. You are able to become more influential as a social media influencer, possibly, or something that you use social media for will get the recognition. But before you can get to that, there are some things that you have to be mindful of. You have to lean into or lean away from. So first things first, we have yes. Being able to say yes can also be just as hard as being able to say no. Because, if you are a generator, for example, we're going to go through all the types. Let's say you're a generator, a manifesting generator in human design and your Taurus placement. Saying yes to the right things is not always easy because our minds will talk us out of it. Our minds are like, that's not very logical. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't guarantee us money, success. That sounds good, but we don't know for sure. So we go into what's practical, and then we end up unhappy because we are not fulfilled on a soul level. So being able to say yes. Projectors, being able to say yes to those invitations that make you feel good, that feel right for you, and you believe that you deserve that invite. You believe that you're ready to accept it and receive it. For manifestors, saying yes and saying, I'm going to take charge. I'm going to take initiative. I'm going to create the life that I want. I'm going to say yes. Reflectors, I'm going to say yes to being able to be in a new environment, to be around the right people, to finally making a decision. Saying yes is hard sometimes because when we say yes, we're saying we trust the process and we're willing to do what it takes. So then we have here some temptation that we need to avoid. That can be self-sabotaging what we are about to go into because it's foreign, because it's unfamiliar, because we don't fully believe in ourselves, and then we end things before it even can begin. That's where you need some self-love, Taurus. You need to tell yourself, I can do this. I deserve it. I'm ready for it. I've practiced it. I've prepared. I've waited long enough. I've mastered the skills that it's taken to get to this point. I'm ready to open the door. I'm ready to start over. I'm ready to end something else. Before you can get to the abundance, there is a cycle of your life that you need to close, and you can't look back. It's not worth looking back. You're ready to take on this next chapter as a healer. You're ready to heal yourself. You're ready to communicate. You're ready to start communicating with people again, dating again, making friends again. You're ready. You are ready. You have to think long term, okay? A lot of you are expecting long-term results in a short amount of time, and then you just quit too early. You quit prematurely because you expect yourself to be much, much further than where you can realistically be in a short amount of time. Others of you, you have to take that leap of faith and being like, I'm going to take my business solo. I'm going to take my show on the road. I'm going to leave my corporate job. I am going to do this. Take this entrepreneur stuff seriously. There's a lot that you're going to have to adjust, but the results of that adjustment and that compromise and that temporary feeling of being uncomfortable because it's new is going to breed so many long-term amazing results and lots of abundance if you have been just really on the fence, or you've been in the process of that change and you're still kind of dragging your feet. The abundance is worth it. The abundance that you will get in return is going to be very, very worth the while. Worth your while. Okay? So that's awesome, Taurus. Really, 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 really good stuff. This may be your best reading yet. This may be your best reading yet. But you got to do the work. You got to do the work. The universe promises you, yes, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to give you the abundance. I'm going to give you the love, the success, the prosperity. But you got to have some trust. You got to have some faith. You have to take that step. You will get the invitations. You will get something to respond to. You will get the invites. You'll get the recognition. You'll get the ideas, the inspiration. You will get the excitement. But what are you going to do in response to that? What are you going to do with that? The universe can only bring you the opportunities to act. The universe cannot force you to act on those opportunities. So there's going to be a lot that is flowing to you, but you know that you have to step out on faith. You have to make that change. You have to be the one to say, you know what, I'm going to reply to these people. I want friends. I'm going to actually try to make plans with people. I'm going to try to go out. I'm going to put myself in situations where I can meet people, be found, have resources, connections for jobs. A lot of you have been hiding yourself for too long, and you're wondering why you're not getting the abundance. It's because you're not open. You weren't open to it as much as you thought you were. But now you are. Or you're almost there. Or you're trying somewhere. You're somewhere more than you were last time. So what's coming towards Taurus in regards to relationships at this time? What can Taurus expect when it comes down to connections and relationships? Whoa. Let's go back to the beginning. What can Taurus expect when it comes down to relationships? Relationships for the rest of July going into August. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node and South Node. What can Taurus expect when it comes down to relationships? I think many of you are in this process of trying to declutter relationships first. And that's the best thing you can do, is declutter so that the new can come in. Some of you need to make some space here. You need to make some space before something new can come in. It's just some anxiety surrounding letting go. This could be letting go of your limiting beliefs about relationships or friendships. This can also be you reflecting on some relationships that you have missed an opportunity to build with. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Sometimes we're not in the place when relationships first come around to accept them or be like, you know, be fully present. And there are going to be some potentially missed opportunities, or there were, where you're going to have to realize, like, I need to walk away from some things in my life so I can have room to make friends, so I can have room to meet a potential partner, right? You have to part ways with these ideas that you had before, or these fears that you have surrounding meeting new people. You know, it is scary to meet new people. It really is. Especially Taurus has some deep trust issues like Scorpio. They may not admit it as much, but Taurus has a hard time trusting people as well, and prefers people that are familiar, but that familiarity doesn't always mean that the relationship is healthy or that the relationship is growing or progressing. It's just familiar. And the only way things can get familiar again is if you start again and you stick with it and you really try to figure out what types of people you want in your life now. But I see some of you parting ways first with the old types of people. Either you're literally parting ways with people or you're parting ways with the same types of energies. You're like, I'm looking for all new people. I'm looking for people who are interested in the same things as me, who are emotionally available, who can meet these needs, who are like this. And you know what you want. But you know that comes with a change on your part and needing to try to make an effort to find those specific individuals. And then the last thing, what else do we have for Taurus when it comes down to career and life, other parts of life? Got the Three of Cups again. There's a lot that's going to be here to celebrate, Taurus. That's very exciting. It's kind of like things are simultaneously happening at the same time, though, is what I feel like. It's like something starts, something ends. You get something good happens, something bad happens. But the good is outweighing the bad. And it's not that it's like bad because you can't enjoy good things. It's because it's showing you where you need to move away from that stuff and keep moving towards the new stuff and the fulfilling stuff. Anything else for Taurus in career? I see you letting your guard down a lot. I see you letting your guard down and trying to overcome these fears. Okay, and stay optimistic. All right. So, why is the Seven of Swords here for Taurus? Why is the Seven of Swords here? The Seven of Swords. Okay. So some of you have been in denial a bit about like what's truly making you happy because you were hoping that situation could at least improve itself or maybe it would get better over time, whatever the case is. But a lot of you, you're moving out. You're moving out of these energies where you're grieving something. There was conflict in a situation. Five of Wands. Five of Cups, and you're ready to celebrate. You're ready to take your life to the next level. Whatever that means. You know, you're tired of not taking risks and then regretting it later on, or not putting yourself out there and then having those regrets. So you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So that's your lesson in this, Taurus, is you say you want things, you say you want change, you say you want new things, and you know that you have to make a conscious effort to actually be open to it or put yourself in situations to get those things. And that's where you're at. You want that. And you will find it fairly quickly when you see you're starting to be more proactive in that change and that initiation for the things. So this is a really bomb reading, Taurus. I am happy. I'm happy with this. You guys are a lot further than you were last time with change and accepting the change. Let's get one last card for Taurus. Okay, we got someone from the other side says, hello, you are guided and protected. And then we have, I am a powerful manifester. I trust, believe, and receive. So many of you do have strong manifestation abilities, and it's just about being in the right places at the right times. And not denying yourself access to those places and those people. It takes a risk when you do get an invite to go somewhere. Projectors, when you get invited, and it feels right, not letting your fears talk you out of it. Or second guess yourself in that invite. When you generators are excited to do something, not letting your fears and your doubts tell you, oh, it's not going to work, you shouldn't do it anyway. Manifestors, when you get an idea, not being afraid of what people will think of you when you do it. And reflectors, when you come to a clarity moment, not being afraid to then initiate that change of direction that you need to do for yourself. So that's what we got for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching. If this reading resonated for you, let me know down in the comments down below. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.